I'm gonna go ahead and warn y'all now, this is a yap video. There is no audio except for me talking and whatever music I decide to put into this when I'm editing. So I've mentioned this sort of secret, sort of not secret at this point project to a few people. I've posted about it on Blue Sky a handful of times, which if you're not following me on Blue Sky, you're missing out on me just saying random shit. But this is more or less the first actual video I'm doing of this project, and not just like a short little snippet that I DM to someone or a 10-second snippet I post to Blue Sky. For anyone who is unaware, I am a streamer. That's like my main thing. I also make educational Siege content. That is also sort of my main thing. That was my first thing before my main thing. In my free time, I've been making a whole ass game because, and this is the big driving force, I uninstalled Destiny and I need something to cure that itch. So I'm gonna make my own cure for the itch. I'm gonna cure my own disease. I'm not gonna show off everything because there are some things that just aren't ready yet, and there are some things that I just want to save for, you know, actual release or alpha or beta, whatever. So I'm not going to show everything in these videos. This is just sort of like here's where I'm at. I'm excited with what I've done. This in particular, I'm very fucking excited with what I've done. Also, as a heads up, I have to do this in no lighting mode, because if I switch it to lighting mode, where it actually looks more like it will, you know, in game, you can see that everything is stuttering because this is the development build and not like a packaged, you know, optimized build. So we're going dog shit graphics. This right here is the basic kit for one particular character. You can tell just from icons alone, their kit is very star based, etc. This character is very mobility and support based, and their main weapon, it's hard to see in this mode, their main weapon's a rifle. It's gonna be like a long range sort of DMR rifle kind of thing. At the bottom, you can see the HUD. On the left side of the HUD, that is pretty much your weapon. That's your ammo. You use your ammo, it goes down, and then when you hit reload, it goes up. And then from left to right, starting from there, that first one is your first ability. Right now, internally, that ability is called Buckshot. If you've ever played Overwatch, it is just an Ash Coach gun. You use it, and it'll fire you backwards, basically. It costs 2 ammo to use it. The main thing you want to use it for is just vertical mobility. That's literally what I've been using it for. You can just look down and use it, and you get some nice height going on. The main way to get value out of this is if you just look straight down and shoot, you'll get maybe one little increment done. But if you jump and then shoot like that, you get about 2. Because the way it's coded right now, you're sort of quote-unquote stuck to the ground, which kills some of your momentum. But once you jump, you are no longer quote-unquote stuck to the ground, and you get more height out of it. I've had so much fun just with this that I will literally just load in and just sort of fuck around, do some parkour, you know, see how long it takes me to get on this building here, because right now this is the second tallest next to that one. Second ability, and this one's gonna need a little bit of balancing because I still know how I feel about it. It's effectively a dash, just in whatever direction you're looking, or if you're hitting any sort of motion, you will dash in that direction instead. But if you're not hitting any movement, then you just dash wherever you're looking. On top of that, this is a mechanic unique to this character. You will spawn a star when you do the dash, if a star doesn't already exist. Like if I keep dashing, no new stars. This star is the most important part of this character's kit, and the next 3 abilities will demonstrate why. The first one, I'm going to go in reverse order here. The first one, bound to H, is basically a teleport. If there is a star on the map that you made, you will teleport immediately to that star, and then the ability goes on a cooldown. If there's no star and you try to use the teleport, you will just make a star and have a way shorter cooldown so that you can use the teleport as soon as possible. And that's sort of the main mechanic of a lot of this character's abilities. If there's no star, you make a star, and if there is a star, you do the thing the ability's supposed to do. That's the first one. So next ability on the list, bound to G, is basically you blow up whatever star is on the map, and everyone in that radius gets a little bit of healing. So let me go ahead and go down here, make a star here, It doesn't matter where the star is on the map. As soon as you activate this ability, it'll heal everyone in range of that green circle, as long as they're an ally. It doesn't heal enemies. The other one will give everyone in the radius a buff. You consume the star. You can see on the left side, I have a buff called Empowered now. What Empowered does is it just increases your damage. I forget the exact percentage. I think it's like 5% per stack of Empowered. I don't have enough energy to make another star. Otherwise, I would, get the exact numbers. But yeah, that's the gist of the abilities from left to right. You've got Buckshot. You've got a dash. The dash won't make the star if you don't have enough energy. I forgot to mention that part. You've got give everyone a buff. You've got heal everyone in the range. And then you've got teleport to the star, which I don't have enough energy to teleport right now. Also, they do flash if the ability's on cooldown, and either you don't have enough energy or it's still on cooldown, you try to use it. The last icon on the HUD, on the very far right, is effectively the ult. I don't know why I said effectively. It's just the ult, which for this character in particular, this is one of the ones they get, where you hold down the button and you aim, and then once you pick where you want to hit, you let go. It'll rain hellfire from above and hurt everything in that range. Like, anytime you see that cylinder in the debug, that is an instance it's doing, I think, 60-ish damage. And yeah, that is what I've been spending all my free time on. There are 2 other characters that are pretty far along. There's way more characters I haven't even started the kits for, but this character in particular is the one I've been the most excited about, and the one that I will literally just play with, because I like playing with my toys. And because so far this character has really fun mobility. Like, when I say mobility is going to be the core of this character's kit, mobility is going to be the core of this fucking character's kit. And yeah, if you want to support me while I work on this project, just come to streams whenever I stream, subscribe here, etc., etc. I'm working on this pretty much at my own pace. Once I have more big updates like this that I'm happy to show off, then I'll go ahead and show them off. And yeah, peace.